It's no secret. It is a tough time to try and find a place to live for many. And in Lewis and Clark County and the Helena area specifically, it's no different. According to a Washington Post interactive graph using data from CoStar in late April, the average cost of rent from the first quarter of 2020 to the first quarter of 2022 went up by over 36% in that time span. According to the U.S. Federal Housing Finance Agency's data, housing prices in the state are up nearly 39% in that same two-year span, meaning an apartment that cost $1,000 a month now costs on average $1,360 per month, and a house that cost $300,000 is now over $400,000. And while those price increases are staggering, you will have to find housing before you even think about putting in a down payment or security deposit.
I've applied to at least 10, to the upwards of like 12 to 13.
April Jackson and her family lost their rental in Chester when the owners sold it. She has been searching for a place to live in the Helena area for just over 5 months. She's currently staying on a friend's couch. Her kids, they're in Chester with family, and she is searching for a place. How's that process been going?
It hasn't. I mean, I go and I look and I apply and I do follow-up calls, and nothing has come of all of this searching.
As many searches for housing come to similar outcomes, organizations like the Helena Area Habitat for Humanity and the Helena Housing Authority are working to create housing opportunities in the area. But according to each organization's executive directors, it's not going to be easy, nor will it be quick.
When the pandemic hit, it turned what was a crisis into a true emergency. And it really is requiring all of us at all levels to work together, the local government, state government, federal government. It requires the private sector and public sector and the nonprofit sector to kind of come together to come up with solutions, which is critically important just so people can stay and live in the community or work in the community.
We have to build more homes. It's as simple as that. And that's a very complicated issue when you break it down, because it's not only about the actual construction of the home, it's about how do we access land that's affordable.
As a result, the Helena Housing Authority is focused on renovating their 300-plus units while also looking at various funding efforts to try and build more affordable rental units. Habitat is also working on creating more opportunities for people in the area to buy and build more affordable homes, but shortages of material and land are pressing. But Kuntz says in order to create more opportunities, it's going to take some innovation. One of the ways Habitat is going to do that? Making the most of the space they have, like at this property on the west side of Helena that was donated and will now house 2 single-family homes on one lot.
We're open to all ideas to solve housing. We're not married to any specific one and thinking that this is the only way to make it happen. And if presented with a unique opportunity to think outside the box and find a way to make something work, we'd absolutely take that and figure it out.
With solutions to Helena's housing shortage in their early stages, Jackson says she's not sure what the next few months will hold for her, but she says she has no intentions of going anywhere else.
I don't know what the next 3 or 4 months has to hold for me. I do know that my friend has been gracious enough to say that I can stay with her for as long as it takes. That's not my goal. That's not my husband's goal. That is not the goal for our family.
In Helena, Sam Hoyle, MTN News.